Hey guys, it's Ronnie P, pilot gardener and reefer. I know it's been a little while since I've posted a video, y'all, and I'm sorry about that, but had a few things going on around here that just kind of took up all the extra time. You know how that goes. Of course, this is just a little hobby, so. But anyway, I was just going to show a little bit about, some of this growth of the coral that I've got, and just maybe a few little things that I had happen with the tank. I just put in a couple of clownfish. I had an outbreak of ick in my tank that killed about 4 of my fish, the 2 baby clowns that I had, and I had a coal tang and a little dragonette, and anyway, it got all of them. So it's been probably 3.5 months, I think, since that incident, and I just haven't shot a video, I don't think, since then. So anyway, I think everything's kind of stabilized now as far as that goes. The rest of the fish have been really, really good. Anyway, I put these 2 clowns together, a little paired up. I guess they were a pair in a tank together, so they seem to get along really well. I put in a couple of emerald crabs. I don't think you can see him, but he's like kind of in the edge of that little crevice right there on that big rock. You can barely see him. And you can see how my zoes have kind of spread out there, and especially down here on this colony. You can see, I mean, it's kind of running everywhere on this rock. And this right here, these two little frags have not really done a lot, and I don't know if you noticed, but the kind of the greener zoes here, they've got a sponge that's growing inside them, and I'm not really sure what I should do with that. I don't know if I should remove it or if I should leave it in here. But you can see that white, sponge that's kind of growing all up in them. I don't know if it's hurting anything or if I should take it out or what. Anyway, maybe some of you guys would know better than I would. Maybe you can comment and let me know what I ought to do. All right, now I was going to show my acropora. I mean, this thing has really taken off. I bet it's 3 times the size it was when I first got it. It grows like every month. It's just different. It's really doing a lot of growing. It looks really pretty. My star polyp on top, it's kind of finicky. Like, it'll come out one day, the next day it won't come out. But I mean, it is kind of spreading. You can kind of see it growing through this rock. So it is trying. Now my little mushrooms over here, I started out with just that largest mushroom that's on the top, and you can see the others that have split off of it. And the big mushroom has moved its way off of that, and it's kind of started trying to attach itself to the rock. That's kind of cool. My this other little thing of zoes that I have, it hadn't really done as much. I mean, I haven't really seen it like any kind of negative effect, but they haven't really grown like that one colony of red zoes that I had on that other rock that were all spread out. But it does look like that they're finally trying to move down onto the rock a little bit. You can see right there, they're kind of going underneath it. So I'm hoping maybe they'll finally take off and cover this rock. That would be cool. I added a couple cleaner shrimp. You can see one of them kind of hanging out, right there. And there's another one kind of around the back of the tank. My fire shrimp is doing really good. Now you can see my zoes right here. I started out with this little colony right here, and you can see where it has kind of spread up the rock. It just touched that rock a little bit and then pulled its way up and then split itself from that big cluster, and it was just right there. And then this other little piece kind of split off from that one, and so I guess eventually this thing will grow all the way up this rock. And then I had another piece of, I guess, that larger colony break off and has attached itself around the back of the tank. I think you can kind of see it growing right there. It's attached itself to the back of that rock. And I guess it'll do fine back there. I just decided to leave it alone, and I just let it grow if it wants to. And but anyway, that was a pretty pair of clowns, and you can see the other shrimp right there, kind of chilling out. This little frog spawn that I've got up top, it doesn't really seem to, like, it looks exactly the same as it did when I put it in the tank. It doesn't look, you know, it doesn't really look like it's unhappy, or, you know, it never shrivels up or anything. It just looks like that all the time, and I think that's about the size it was when I first bought it. So I don't know what's going on with that one, guys. Maybe somebody can leave me a comment and tell me, you know, maybe what's going on with that one. I had somebody tell me maybe there was too much flow on it or something, but I mean, the flow that you see here is all it gets. You know, it's not really getting beat up or anything, so I don't know. My 6-line wrasse, my leopard wrasse, my little goby, and my blue tang, they're all doing good. Hadn't had any issues out of any of them. So hopefully my luck has turned a little bit as far as, you know, dealing with some of the new issues with trying to get a new tank started and trying to introduce new invertebrates and fish into an environment altogether and stuff that happens. Maybe I'm done with that, you know, the parasites and stuff. But anyway, guys, that's it. As far as the livestock and my live rocks, you can see everything's starting to get coated with coralline algae. You can see all the little purple splotches on this rock and on the overflow back there. So looking good. Now, I did have a lightning strike on my house. That was part of my problem, you know, with not being able to dedicate probably, you know, any extra time to shooting any videos. But it also took out my algae scrubber under the bottom of the tank, and I just haven't done anything with it. So I've been without my algae scrubber for, I don't know, probably for about a month and a half or so. And I mean, and I can't tell if there's really any difference in the way the tank looks or the parameters or anything. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to put that thing back under there or not. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the update. Everything seems to be working really good. My auto top-off system, the sump is doing its thing. My protein skimmer is doing what it's supposed to do. No problems at all. Yeah, just kind of enjoying the hobby and just enjoy watching this little saltwater world. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments or would like me to talk about something else or show something that maybe I didn't include in this video, just let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.